Have you always wanted to start running or get started again, but are too afraid to try? The internet will definitely scare the bejesus out of you, especially if you're a beginner runner over 50. Maybe you're afraid of getting injured or being judged or being the slowest one out there. But guess what? You're not alone. I hear this all the time as a beginner running coach. And today I want to talk to you about some of those fears that are holding women back from starting or restarting to run. And these fears don't mean that you're not cut out for running. They just mean that you're human. So let's dive into the top fears and see how we can turn those fears into excitement. Let's start out with fear number one. I hear it all the time. What if I get injured? And hey, this fear totally makes sense, especially if you've had past injuries or aches and pains that make you nervous. I mean, 60% of runners get injured every single year. So of course you should be concerned with this, especially as we age because our bodies are changing. But here's the good news. While I can't really give you a 100% guarantee that you won't get injured, there are things that you can do to minimize it. I've been running for 20 years and I've only been injured twice. And there's a lot of information out there about beginning to run, but it's mostly for the younger crowd. So the key for us is to start smart. And here's a few things that you can do that will help prevent or minimize injuries as you get started. You've heard me say it before, learn walking and running technique. I've trained hundreds of women, beginner runners over 50, 60, 70, who have never been injured. And that's what I did. And I already told you, I also have only been injured twice in 20 years, even though I started younger. And I attribute that success really to learning technique right when I started. And by learning technique, you're going to learn how the ground impacts your body as you approach it and how to minimize it. And I can't tell you how much I get frustrated when I'm teaching Ski running workshops in person that I have people who have had knee replacements or hip replacements, and they wish they would have learned this stuff sooner. So personally, I think this is the number one most important thing you can do is learn how. Okay. Second thing, start with walk-run intervals. There is no pace police out there that is going to make you run straight without stopping. Too many people focus on this early on, and it really can be a recipe for disaster. I did a video here on the Galloway walk-run method and Ski running. Listen, I'm a running coach and I do walk-run intervals now. When I first started running, sure, I used to care about running straight, but now I really don't. I enjoy walking and running, so I just combine them both, and I still call myself a runner. Number three, having a strength and stretching routine is really important. As we age especially, whether you're running or not, you want to make sure that you're making your muscles, ligaments, and tendons strong and flexible. And as we age, we lose muscle. And we lose it at a higher rate, so it's really important to maintain it. My goal soon is to create a video on this, so stay tuned for that. Maybe subscribe if you're not, because it'll hopefully be coming out in the next month or so. And number four, a cool side effect of learning Ski running, Ski walking is you're going to learn how to listen to your body and not push through pain. Too many people think that it's mind over body. You just push through the pain to prove something. And honestly, the only thing you're going to prove is that you'll get injured faster. So we say mind with body. If your body starts sending you pain signals, you'll learn to listen to them. Maybe even diagnose what's going on, correct them, and then you can move forward. Or if it's hurting too much, you're just going to stop because you don't want to make it worse. You become your own body detective. How cool is that? The second biggest fear, I'm too slow. It's embarrassing. This is another big one. Listen, first of all, slow is relative. There is no rule out there that says runners have to go to a specific pace to be a real runner. Your pace is perfect wherever you are right now. And honestly, most other runners are thinking about their own run. They're not thinking about you. So you're already going to be ahead of the millions of people that are still on the couch. I always say it, it's your running story and you can write it however you want. Who cares what everyone else is doing? I'm slow and I'm a coach. I don't care. I walk during my runs. I have no goals of running any distance straight without running, and I enjoy walking just as much. So this is a mindset issue and it does take practice, but you just need to keep reminding yourself that your pace is your pace and that you and everyone else out there is writing their own story. It's really been one of the most liberating feelings to learn to let this go and not care anymore. Again, it took a little work. The third fear is, what will people think of me? Whether you're afraid of how you look or how you run or what others might be saying, this one is tough. This is another mindset issue that will take some practice, but also very liberating when you learn to let it go. You probably already have had some friends or family members already tell you that it's bad for you, it's bad for your knees, or that you're crazy to start running at your age. But here's what I remind all my runners. You're not running for any of them. You're running for you. You're choosing your health and your dream of becoming a runner. Don't let them squash your dreams. And those people who might judge you, that's their issue, not yours. Surround yourself with like-minded women who get it. For me, that's why community matters so much in this journey. And honestly, as I've aged, what people think of me is something I care less and less about. It's a work in progress, but it gets easier all the time. Another fear I hear about is, what if I start and I quit again? First of all, if you've stopped before, it doesn't mean you failed. It means you started. And every time you start, you learn something new. Starting is better than not starting. And the key this time is to look back and really understand, what was the reason you stopped? Did you get hurt? Did life happen and your dream kept creeping further and further down your to-do list? I'd make a list of why you stopped and then come up with solutions ahead of time on how to keep this from happening again. For example, you set unrealistic goals, maybe make them smaller. Maybe you thought you could get out 5 days a week, but you didn't really have time. If that was too much, just put 2 or 3 days on your list. If you got hurt, learn technique. If you couldn't get motivated, get some support, get an accountability buddy or a coach. And when you focus on progress over perfection, the fear of quitting will really start to fade. And finally, number 5, what if it's too late for me? Let me tell you right now, it is never too late. Like I've said, I've coached women in their 50s, 60s, and 70s who started running for the first time. And your body may be older, yes, but that doesn't mean that you can't do this. You just need a plan that's built for your season of life, not somebody else's or some 20-year-olds. So here's the bottom line. Fear is going to show up when something really matters to you and is important. Running might feel scary because deep down, you really care about this. And I love that for you. So these fears that you're facing, you don't have to push them away. Just walk and run forward with them. Take the next step. Get support. Start slow. And remember this, you're not behind. You're just getting started and you're exactly where you need to be right now. Hey, if this resonated with you, I'd love to have a chat with you about where you are right now. Check the link below in the description and set up a call with me. I'd love to chat with you. See you soon.